Well, brand new New York Times editorial board member Sarah Jeong has become an inspirational figure on the left, an unlikely one. Her example shows that despising people for their skin color is not only no barrier to career success, it helps as long as you despise the right group and then invent new definitions for words like racism to obscure what you're really saying. But Jeong and people like Jeong don't emerge organically. They are products of an education system here in America that trains people to think this way, and they're wrecking the country in so doing. Heather McDonald is a contributing editor at City Journal. She's followed this phenomenon very closely, and she joins us tonight. Heather, thank you for coming on. So how does this happen? So I mean, nobody, as they used to say when I was a child, nobody is born a bigot. It's something that you learn. We're creating a whole new generation of them. Why and how is this happening?
Well, there's a multi-million-dollar diversity bureaucracy on most college campuses today that is dedicated to the very propositions that Sarah Jeong embodies. Things like whiteness is a source of all evil in the world, lethal to people of color, a contempt for objectivity and truth-seeking, a belief that all females exist in a state of oppression by rape culture. This diversity bureaucracy hits students with this ideology from the moment they step foot on campus, putting them in the throes of a very terrible delusion. American college students are the most privileged human beings in history simply by virtue of their access to vast educational opportunities, and yet college presidents on down tell them that they are the subject of ubiquitous racism on the college campus itself.
So why, I mean, it's clearly just literally destroying the country and a generation of promising young people, and yet the rest of us who are not young are subsidizing it, either directly through tuition or donation or indirectly through our taxes. Why are we all playing along with this?
I think people still don't get what's going on. I would hope that with knowledge would come power and action. People basically send their kids off to school and have trust that these are the colleges that they remember from growing up. They are not. They are hatred machines. As you say, Tucker, there is a conveyor belt from the academy into the world at large, into corporations, into the media. As you say also, Sarah Jeong was treated with a big yawn by the mainstream media and by liberal institutions because her ideology is banal. It is simply the state of the art right now, whether it's the New York Times, CNN, or the Washington Post. People have to stop giving money to colleges. Don't give it to your alma mater unless you've done very thorough due diligence inquiry. And they need to start standing up for this lie that America is a fundamentally bigoted place, because we are toying with real civil war, I think, at this point.
Exactly, and we're funding it, and we should stop because it's cancer. Heather, thank you for so crisply articulating all that. I appreciate it.
Great to see you, Tucker.